That's always a curiosity when it comes to meds in general, is like, how do you know if it's helping you? If you feel so bad when you first switch. And I understand that when that switch happens, sometimes it's just, like, it's not going to be that great, but still. Yeesh. You got you, Morwin. Hey, Akon, how are you today? Well, let me lighten you up and say this. I mean, just look at this. Look what we've done today. I finished up this side over here. It's like, it's done. It's done. So, I'm good. Look at that. Just flat all the way across. And now we're going to build the wall up from the actual foundations. So that's going to be deleted, all of that. But all the wall is gone. Unsurprisingly, really well, thanks. Nice, dude. And so that's that's the oddball entrance, we'll call it. Yeah, black ice entrance with stone all around it. That looks mean though, doesn't it? I think it does. So you come in and all of this is going to be roofed. It's going to look like that. All of it's going to just be roofed. And then you're going to have to like take a staircase that's over here and like go up. I don't know. I just think this would be neat. I'm super excited about it though. Like, how awesome is that? Like, come on, right? Like, it's not just me. That's pretty neat, right? Please? It's not just me? Please? We are eventually going to put all of this on the outside of the foundations and on the inside of the foundations. So it's gonna. This is what it's going to look like on the outside. The wall up to the actual point to where it is a wall. So we're going to hide the foundational pieces with that. It's the early days of Rome, says Akon. Yeah. I tell you, man, it's exhausting. Like, I've done so much farming. Like I said, I gotta go fight something. I just gotta take a break, and I gotta go fight something. I need to go. My bloodthirst is now rising. But yeah, like I said, you're gonna have those little side panels, and then it's finally, eventually gonna look like that all the way up. I should have put a bridge right here instead of over there. That's not good. So yeah, like, it's exciting, but at the same time, I've got a long ways to go. I've got such a long ways to go. And then, here's the thing. Uh-oh. Rip my frames. Rip frames. Oh, damage, you're back. Yes. Rip frames indeed, yeah. I can't really fault... Yeah, I can't really fault the internet companies right now. I probably won't call for another week or two if it continues like this. But right now, there's so much, like... Same reason I can't really fault the power company for the power going out yesterday. Like, we just went through a hurricane, you know? I'm going to give them a break on this one. More yellow lotus. And honestly, it hasn't been that bad. 2 hours, I've only had that one little blurb. Before that little thing happened, I was at 0 drop frames. So if I can stay below 1,000 today, which is stupid that it's even 1,000, but if I can just stay below 1,000 drop frames, that's okay with me. That's okay. Just as long as it's like just a little blurb here. Let it happen for 5 seconds and then be done. Because if at the end of the day it feels like you only drop frames for a total, maybe you dropped 1,000 frames, which sucks, but you only drop frames for a total of like 10 seconds for a 7-hour stream, I'd be like, you know what, that's okay. I can't really complain about that. I'm curious to see how fast I can kill Big Ellie. I'm gonna go do that. We're gonna go kill Big Ellie. After I go get the other boss. Really? Nope. What the? Kill it. Thank you. I didn't want to use the durability. There we go. Ah, man. Yeesh. Oh, you know what? I didn't bring my little flunker. If I would have had that. Maybe I could go check around here for some blacksmiths. That'd be nice. If I could get a named blacksmith, that'd be great. I could really use one. But going back to Akon, you said that you're doing surprisingly really well. What's making your day so great? I'm very curious about that. I'm very curious. So I didn't know that these things would heal star metal. Now that I know that these things will heal star metal, I'm not afraid to use star metal items, by the way. Because I thought you had to heal star metal or use star metal to heal star metal. And I was like, well, that's a little bit much, especially since we can't really find a lot. But now that I know that that's not the case, you know, You made chocolate banana bread last night. So, I have that to look forward to at my lunch. Dude, that's awesome. Or dudette, rather. That's awesome. Chocolate banana bread sounds so delicious, minus the banana part. So delicious. Dave said the same thing. There you go. He was like, it's okay. Would be better without the banana. Yes. Yes, yes. I agree with your husband. That's kind of the thing that annoys me about Divey sometimes, is whenever she gets into like this, I want to bake. And when I hear bake, I'm thinking, oh yes. You know, get me some chocolate chip cookies, you know, like those cookie dough with Reese cups on the interior, stuff like that, and peanut butter cracker with white chocolate all over them. Oh, yes, yes, yes. But then she'll make like some something that she read out of something somewhere somehow that has like vegetables in it, and I'm just like, that's not baking. That's not baking. That's not baking. Baking is not meant to be healthy. That's why I love it. Zucchini bread, just why? Like, why would you do that to somebody? I don't understand. Garlic bread, amazing. Zucchini though? What? I get it, herbs and spices and bread, I get it. But vegetables? Why would you put vegetables in bread? Just, that's just like, you're just trying to piss me off with that one. Ugh. Because it's so good, you're messed up. Don't talk to me. No, you don't talk to me. Actually, technically, I'm the only one who literally can't talk to you right now. Because I'm pretty sure if you were talking to me, some people might look at you like you're crazy. Sitting here at the computer like, because Jedi, zucchini bread is delicious. I don't know why you don't know this. Someone walks around the corner, excuse me? Hey. Talking to a guy who can't hear me. Right. That's exactly what's happening. Nice. I applaud you then. Except I have my own office. Nice. You know what? So I had an office with somebody. And I had my own office at one point in my career, I guess you could say. I think I honestly enjoyed... Oh, there he goes. Oh, that was weird. I think I enjoyed having an office with someone more than I did my own office, believe it or not. I really do. I think that's true. The only thing I enjoyed about having my own office was that I could decorate it however I wanted to, so I just brought in a crap ton of Christmas stuff. But the thing I enjoyed having my own office, specifically with a female, was that our office always smelled great. Like, it was just, you know, fragrance everywhere. It was nice. Where me, you know, I'm not one to bring in, like, fragrant stuff. Like, I don't do potpourri. You know what I mean? I don't do that. But she did. And it smelled great. My office does smell great. I'm sure it does. And I'm not saying my office smelled bad. It just didn't smell great. You didn't walk in and go, oh my God, what is that? What is that smell? Unless it was maybe, I did have a... This is back when I had a job and could afford stuff. So I always had hot cocoa. I always had hot cocoa available. For anyone who wanted it, hot cocoa at my place. I don't even know what that is. I know what a rose is. And I will say, when hot cocoa got going, my room smelled probably better than anybody else's at that point. I will say that. But besides that, I mean, it just smelled like a room, I guess you could say. It didn't smell like BO or anything like that. I was a clean person, okay? I'm just saying, it smelled like a room. And if anybody knows what a college room smells like, it was just a room. That carpet smell with wall. But it was also very depressing. That's why I put all Christmas in there. Because I was on an interior room. And so I didn't have any sunlight or anything. So it was so depressing. And here's the worst part. Like, I got fussed at whenever I would lick leave to go work, like, I would go to, like, the library or something, and they're like, you have an office. I'm not, yeah, it has no sunlight. Like, I'm depressed in there. They're like, but you have an office for a reason. I'm just like, oh my god. Hey, Harlan Marie, we'll be lurking. Final Fantasy 14 patch day, but I'll be listening. Oh. So I still can't say what I was about to say about you, right, Harley Murray? Because you'll hear me. I'm just joking. You know I love you, girl. Oh, how's your doggo? Rip frames again. Mine doesn't have any windows except the one in the door. And I have used a blackout curtain to block out that light. See, I'm the opposite. I have to have sunlight. I thrive in sunlight. The brighter the room, especially due to sunlight, the better. But editing will do that to a person? It could. I had to have sunlight though. And I don't necessarily mind a dark office. I'm not saying that, but at some point I have to leave. I gotta leave and I gotta go get some sunlight. I just have to, even when streaming. Like, it's nice to get up, go into the living room, and just look outside for a second. Just like, sunlight. Back when I didn't have a green screen, I would actually just open my window. But a green screen will do that to a person. You are a delicate flower. I really am. Like, my work environment has... Here's the thing about me and jobs. The reason why, like, the college life was very hard for me to work in general is because I hate just sitting at one place without communication with people. I hate it. I gotta constantly be like, I gotta go somewhere else. I need a new environment. Like, I just need a new environment. So, like, there were times my grandmother actually lived close to the college I worked at. And so I would, like, bring all I would bring my laptop, bring my paperwork, bring everything over there, and I would just knock it out. I was a beast at her house. I'd be eating, like, rice and eggs on the side because we eat rice and eggs sometimes. I'd eat rice, eggs, and bacon while, like, working. And then I got that sunlight from her big window in the back just flooding in. I'm just like, oh, yeah, work. But then I'm just like, I missed the college. So then I go back to the college, bring all my paperwork, and I would just sit outside on one of the picnic tables. And I'd be like, you know, it's a little bit windy. So then I'd go in my room, and I would just, I'd be like, man, it's dark in here. And then I would, like, go up to the lounge where there's a big window, and but apparently that's a no-no. So we didn't get along, I'll say that. Me and the college. Funny thing is, I've never seen such an industry in my life love the work that you're doing, but hate how you're doing it. Love what you're doing, but hate how you're doing it. Oh, wait, this was you working there? Mm-hmm. Yep. I thought you meant, like, study time. No, that's just how I worked. And I did great. But yeah, it's a big no-no, apparently. If I have to write a script, I will leave campus. Oh yeah, so, yeah, that's a no-no where I was. Like, I mean, I did it. Don't get me wrong. I did it. I'm guilty as charged. But yeah, apparently that's a no-no. And after I worked a year and a half on the job, and their quote was, "If we need you, how on earth are we going to be able to contact you?" And I was like, it has been over a year in this job, and never once have you needed me. You may have needed to ask a question via email, but they've never had a meeting with me. They've made me go to pointless crap that had nothing to do with my job. And then the only person who loved me for me doing my job were the students, my employees, and the one person that, because it was through 2 different companies that my job went through. Like, I worked with high schools, then I worked with this company, and then I worked with the college, although I was hired through the college. So I worked with 3 different areas. And the company that I worked with, the lady there for paperwork and stuff, loved me. She's like, "You're far better than everyone here." They're getting rid of the best paperwork person that we have. Even a guy that was been there in his seniority, she was just like, "I hate when he gives me his paperwork. I always have to fix his crap." And his thing was, "Well, that's just how I do it." And I said, "Well, I just want to do it right." And she's like, "I know, and I love you for it." Oh, shoot. But I found out apparently that's just not good. It was depressing. It was depressing. I've got so much anger towards them. Like I said, I've never been in a job before and done a great job at my job and been hated for doing my job than when I was in education. I hated it. Even my roommate, who was a partner of mine, even she at one point was just like, "Now, I know you're unconventional, and I would get them complaining if you didn't do your job. But the fact that you're very successful at it, that doesn't make sense." And I was like, no, it doesn't. So here's the thing, Morwen. This is what I came to believe. I think I was just way too happy. I think I was just way too happy. I think I was way too happy, and I had way too much success, and they didn't understand how I had that much success. And because I didn't talk them through every step of the way to like let them know every single moment of my life where I was and stuff like that, and when they found out I wasn't where they thought I should be, it just didn't go over well. Plain and simple. And because of that, I was just way too happy. I love my job. I love all the people in my job, and it didn't work for them. Or as one person put it, when I went to go to their office for some talk dealing with records and stuff like that, they said, and I quote, uh-oh, I got stuck on his hoof. They said, and I quote, "I love when you stop by, because I just don't see very many smiles around here anymore." I was like, thank you. So how are the adventures going today? Well, Harley Marie, they're going really good. And I'll read that in just a second more. I don't want to read all that while fighting. They're going good. We started out today with a lot of farming and a lot of building. And we finished one section of our foundation. We finished one section of our foundations. So that's really good. It's done. I don't have to touch it for a while now. So I don't know. I'm just very happy about that, Harley. And I don't know if you have heard my question, Harley Marie, but I was wondering how your doggo was doing. You know, that's the one thing that keeps me from maxing out strength in this game, is the fact that I think the max out force strength is just very, very bad. Because it's like, if you're below 25% health, then you gain all of this damage. But at the same time, I don't want to be below 25% health. I would rather be full health, just like I am now. So even if my strength was at 50 right now, I would be gaining 0 bonus from the max. I just don't like that. It's like, it requires a very specific situation to have. I think that should be like a level 1, to be honest with you. Like, you gain more damage when you're below this much health. That kind of sucks, but the better ones are later. And I know it's very hard for y'all to see, but I can't hold a torch. So I apologize. The good thing is, Big Ellie is now down below half health. Oops. Just punch him to death. Oh, okay, the bleed held through the repair. Nice. I need some water. I should be good though. Alright, we got about 35% more to go. Oh, it didn't let me through the legs. That happens on the occasion. I just take the punches. There's not much healing that needs to be done. KO Bode, how are you doing? Trying not to run out of stamina here. I came very close. Ah. Shoot. I did. Whatever. Doing great, man. How are you? Wi-Fi working again, I see? Yeah. Well, it wasn't a Wi-Fi issue yesterday. It was a I didn't have power issue. Like, the power went off, came back on. I started upstream, and I said, if it goes out one more time, I'm done. And then it went out. I was like, well, I'm done. Like, that's literally what happened. The power goes out one more time, I'm done. Phew. There it goes. So... yeah, I mean, you're still right, actually. You're still right, KO, because at the end of the day, when the power went out, it took my Wi-Fi out, too. So you're still absolutely correct. Both are right. Yeah, exactly. There you go. I like that one. When both people can be right. I love it. But yeah, actually the Wi-Fi today has been a little up and down. But it's like I said, we just went through a hurricane, so I'll give him a break. I'm not gonna complain right now. I think my bleeds would just kill it, right? Right? Yeah, okay. Get rid of the ivory. Get rid of the tusk. That. Got 2 keys. Got 2 keys. Bunny as well. He woke up by, he woke me up by scratching my door during a little bit of thunder. Aw. Stress thunder. Does he do well with thunderstorms, Holly Marie? Or do you have to give him like one of those vests for dogs? I forget what they're like, thunder vest or whatever they're called. Alright, now I need to find a safe spot. And read what Morwen said. Can't go wrong when you got more winning happening. Bad joke every time, but I love the joke, so I'm going to continue to say it. YOLO. Dude, I kill them so fast now. Ah, another hammer. Okay. Let me read this. I think it's funny how resistant the change. Come at me, bro. Let me try that again. I think it's funny how resistant to change they are until it's their idea. Like, we offer technology solutions, and they are like, nah, we don't want to spend the money. And then they ask for us to do some crazy technology support that we are like, if you had implemented the proposal we had given you, we'd be able to help you. But you said no, so we can't do what you want. Yeah. Yep. I don't think I ever had any solutions like, or issues like that. My issues came with, I worked like this and did my job great. But they wanted me to continue to do my job great, but work like they wanted me to work. And I simply, with a no compromise, said, I am who I am, I work the way I work, and I do a great job. And I don't know why that's a problem. Well, it's because you're not doing what we said, you're being insubordinate. And I'm like, but I'm doing beyond great. Like, you only asked for this, and I did this. You only asked for this, and I did this. I've got 100% this, 100% that, 100%, and no one else who's been in my job before me or who is currently in my job has 100% across the board. No one. No one. Except me. I was just like, I don't understand. I don't. Tell me what I'm doing wrong, and I will change. Well, you're doing a great job. We all like you. Just don't do it that way. I'm just like, but it's working. Yeah, it's unconventional. It's not the traditional way, but it's a new, younger version to all of those, we'll call them experienced people. And although my ideals don't line up with theirs, my work is shown for itself. How are you supposed to grow if you aren't open to new ideas and new ways? It just baffles me. And that's why I think our education system is broken. Like, from the top down. They need to fire everybody. Everybody. And tear down the education system here in America and rebuild it. Just don't have the educators that are building it now Build it. They need to be out of the process. Take some of the foundational ideas and then build upon them. Don't keep like implementing the same ideas in just like a different way. Like there needs to be new. There needs to be innovation. Is there a lot of damage from the hurricane, or is slow Wi-Fi the only thing because you... Okay, so me and Dobby, we did not experience a lot of damage from said hurricane. However, our area has experienced damage from the hurricane. There have been uprooted trees, roads closed due to flooding. I didn't check to see if our Walmart got flooded. I don't think it did, actually. I think I was wrong about that. Other areas flooded, but like for instance, my road is not flooded, but the road that my road connects to is. Yeah, I keep asking why my superior, or I keep asking my superiors for constructive criticism, so that I can learn and grow, and they don't give me any. You know, that was another problem I had, was giving constructive criticism, but then like my employees taking it like way too like, oh God, he hates me. And I was just like, ugh. But I found out later, because I actually, one of my employees became a really good friend of mine. And I kept asking her, I was like, when I said this, why did you react this way? And she was saying, because the reason why she reacted that way was there is the environment that particular place has creates an unhealthy environment for growth. In other words, they can't be honest. Like, people can't be honest. Plain and simple, you can't be honest about bad things and good things. You can't be honest about bad things and good things. You can only tell them what they want to know, or else you have the potential of being let go. And so when it comes to criticism and stuff like that, and they didn't agree with it, there was no rebuttal. It was just like, yes ma'am, or yes sir, which is what I got. And then just this eerie quietness from them, like they didn't agree. I know they don't agree, but they won't tell me what's going on. And I'm telling you, it took me a year of my first job, or my job there. It took me a year to break that. And then, I told him, I said, I gotta know the truth, because that's the only way that we can grow as coworkers and get accomplished what I'm trying to get accomplished. Like, that's the only way. Funny thing is, I ended up getting let go to the truth. I essentially listened to my own words and then got let go because of it. So I was just like, well, I get it. I get what she's saying now. She was right. I went back and I told her, I was like, you were right, by the way. I'm gone. She was like, see? I was like, you're right, yeah. We kind of laughed about it. Back to Lord Dungeon Time. Good luck, Harley Marie. You got this. Be the highest DPS for me, please. For me. And for yourself, I guess. But for me, too. They just say you're great, and I'm like, cool. Give me a raise. And they're like, no. Yeah, so in my situation, Morrowind, it was like, you're doing great. Keep up the great work. And then in the background, they're like, we need to let him go. But they never told me anything outside of... It went from like, Jedi, you're awesome. Jedi, you're awesome. Jedi, you're amazing. Jedi, you're doing a great job. Jedi, we can't believe you're hitting all the numbers. Jedi, we can't believe you're going about all the numbers. Jedi, you're on probation. I was like, what? Yeah. That's my fear? Well, it's unfortunate that it's even a fear. It's just unfortunate. Because I always lead others the way I would want to be led myself. try to lead others the way I would want to be led myself. In other words, if I have a problem with something that you're doing, I'm going to let you know. I'm going to try to let you know in the best way possible, and I'm going to try to make you feel like you're still a valuable part of the team, and that if you change this, then you can be an even more valuable part of the team. And that we need you. Like, we don't need you just to do this, but we need you, the person. And I think that you can be the one to do this and do a great job at it, but I need it done in this way. And if you have an alternative, I'm open to hear whatever. Just don't be surprised if I disagree with you. And then don't be surprised if I change my mind later on. Be like, no, wait, you're right. Like, I'm always open. And sometimes I say no initially and I change my mind. And I think I have more than the right to change my mind. Plain and simple. But if I change my mind, that just means that whatever you said stuck. And it made me think. And I thought, God, could they be right? Like, at first I'm like, no. But then I'm just like, could they? And then I might change some stuff based off of that. And that's why honesty is so important to me. Because even if I disagree, I may disagree with 90% about what you said, but there's some 10% truth there. Or I might disagree with 10% of what you said, but there may be 90% stuff there I'm just like, that's really good. And so, like, I need honesty. As a supervisor, as a leader, like, I need honesty. It's the only way. Gotta have it. And to see that that's not encouraged in the highest level of education, and you wonder why our system is broken. It's gut-wrenching. It's heartbreaking. And I hate it for people, which is why I left the industry. I didn't go back. I didn't go back because I was like, I can't do this. Because they go against literally everything that I would teach myself. And it's so unfortunate. And I hope that's not the way it is around the world. Like, I hope other countries are better than us in that regard. I hope it's better. I really do. The problem is they let their degree entitled to them to things that never should be entitled. And they let that entitlement push their way around the system. Because they worked for it and you have not. Which makes them better than you. I'm sorry to say, but just because you're in your role doesn't mean you're better than me. You might make more money, but that doesn't mean you're better than me. You're just better at certain things than me. Just like I'm better at certain things than you. Whew. Don't tell somebody that, though. Although on my way out, I took the high road. I took the high road on my way out. I will say that. As much as I hated it, I gritted my teeth the whole way, but I was just like, thank you for the opportunity that I had while I was here. While I'm like bawling my eyes out. And everything I would worked on, I will be happily handed over to you. And I will email you the final product that I came up with graphic-wise to help y'all become a little more up-to-date, which they didn't use. Although when I showed her my... I was creating a graphic for them. The last thing I did was create a graphic for them, which wasn't a part of my job, but I did it anyways. I created a graphic because I was like, all these graphics are outdated and they're boring, to be honest with you. They're boring. They're unexciting. So I created a graphic and I showed the guy, the person who was responsible for getting me let go. I showed them and they went, wow. Like, if you're willing to let us use this, I mean, I would accept it. And then they didn't use it. And it was like a legit, too. It was legit. Like, they looked at it. And there's certain emotions you just can't hide. And they were like, you could tell they were taken back by it. Like, holy crap. And then they come to calm down. Like, oh, well, this is good. But you had that first, like, yeah, it's good. Just like you love it. But they didn't use it because it came from me. This has been a good therapy session. Thank you all. I appreciate that. That is one thing I am working on. I always tell people, we got to forgive and let go and be positive and stuff like that. But I tell you, I always tell people, I'm human myself. And that's one of the things that I still have yet to really let go. is that part of my life. Because it's hard. I just don't like the fact that bad people are still in a place where they're quote-unquote making a difference in people's lives, but the only thing that they're doing is ruining people's lives. And it's all for their own benefit. Like, it's the most selfish thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And to know that those people are still in place, it hurts. It hurts every day I think about it. Which is why now that I'm streaming and we kind of got our own community, I'm trying to not necessarily fix, but I'm trying not to make the same mistakes that they made in my life. Trying not to make the same mistakes. See, I need to climb that, but it's pretty high up, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna get on top of this. I'm gonna run, jump. I don't have as much grit as I used to have. I have hardly any, to be honest with you. But I should have enough to get up. Yeah, barely. Soul Spill. Hey, I got another one. Nice. But it's the opposite, right? Yeah, it's the one that's gonna keep you warm, not keep you cool. I want the one that's gonna keep you cool. If I can get the one that's going to keep you cool, that's going to help my endeavors in the volcano area a lot more. I still have yet to fully explore that. I'm waiting for KP and Jess to finally be on at the same time again. Although, I got some awful news about... I don't want to say anything, but... something happened yesterday. It broke my heart. Just shattered my heart. This I will not make. But this I may. It's gonna be close, certainly. Come on, bud. You got this. Ah! I didn't make it. Make it. First try. Let's go. Oh, what the flippity flip? We're good. We're good. That was weird, though. The Impaler. 50 damage, got reach. Good. Only 400 though. Gee. It's kind of not good. Dude, we're halfway through. Like, this has to happen soon. I'm so afraid to switch back. I'm so afraid to switch back because I don't want to switch back and then immediately purge happen. And what I mean by switch back are my attributes. I'm trying a new build right now, by the way. It's not bad. I wish I could get Iron Hard Muscles. You gain a natural resistance to damage, but I'm nowhere close to that. And by the way, when nighttime hits, we are going to do cheers. So I hope you all are ready and prepared for that. We ended up getting a hammer, a shield, and I tried to say impaler. And I was like, it's not impaler, although it's literally an impaler because that's the name of the weapon. But a pike, a polearm. Ah, that's what I was going for. I can't think of it. polearm. So we got a shield, polearm, and a hammer. So that's good, I guess, if you enjoy hammer stuff. Here's the thing I do wish. I do wish this. I wish that if you have trained your thralls, then you couldn't damage your thralls. Because the hardest thing right now is whenever you're in a fight, it's so hard to actually get in and help your thralls out because you hurt them. I have killed thralls before by accident. Like, I didn't enjoy that. You know what I mean? So we ended up killing 3 monsters. We got 3 keys from it. That was really quick. I will say this build that I'm in really helps. I like the damage output that I have currently. It's certainly a lot more than it used to be. Certainly. Especially now that I do... Each heavy attack now inflicts 25% more damage on top of the 25% increased damage from enemies. So I'm doing like 50% more damage where I was only doing 25% more damage. I wonder how OP you would be if you could upgrade everything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I wonder if there's a mod out there that gives you, like, as many attribute points as you would like. I still wish, see, that's 40, 40, 15... So, let's say 85. I wish that was like 100 points. I like point systems a lot better than their system. I'm not saying that their system is bad. It just doesn't appeal to me quite like other systems do. Because if I have, for instance, I would like to be able to take like, say I got 15 here. I'd like to be able to take 5 away from here and put 5 here. You know what I mean? I would just like to be able to do that. That way, I could even put 10 here, and like I would just love to be able to like maximize 2. It'd be really cool. Like eating food now counts as a healing potion, provides a healing burst at the end of the regeneration effect. Like how awesome would that be? But I can't get it. Like if I could do like 40, 50. 30. 40, 50, 30. That'd be amazing. That'd be absolutely amazing. Our armor is good for now. Let's go ahead and go back to jungle. You know what would really suck? Is if these teleporters actually had like a time. Like you could go to... Like you could use, say, this one... But you couldn't use that same attunement for another like 5 minutes or something like that. So let's say I teleported here, and then I ended up teleporting away immediately to go somewhere else. And then it was like, you have a purge coming back to your base. It's like, oh crap, I can't just like go right back. You know what I mean? Because I've already used it. I'm not saying that that would happen. I just think that'd be unfortunate if it did. Sometimes he grabs, sometimes he doesn't. I don't know if y'all heard me spamming spacebar, but... Wonderful. Way to get me dead. So, yep, that happened. I don't get upset at it anymore, though, because I just, like, I'm just used to it now. It's like, it's gonna happen. Plain and simple. I'm not gonna be able to control it or anything like that. It's just gonna happen. Sometimes he's gonna grab the wall. Other times he won't. Plain and simple. It's okay. If you die, you die. Whatevs. At least the deaths in this game aren't like too punishing. Unless you lose your body. At that point it is. That's when I get frustrated. So we'll just run, go get our body, come on back. No biggie. Yeah, boy. Now, I was supposed to be doing cheers right now, too. I'm trying to think. Let's just think hypothetical here. Let's just think hypothetical. What could they add to this game that would make it so much better? And what could they take out that would also make the game so much better as far as attributes go? Here's what I feel. I wish accuracy would just be erased from the game. Just get it going. And then give us some more points. Like, not a lot more, but I think you should be able to max out two things, and then half of another. So in other words, like, I can max out this, and then only get to about here on a third. Because then that would leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3 others with absolutely nothing in them. And make them points. Make them points. And then, essentially, if we wanted to be a hybrid, we could be a hybrid, but yeah, I would like that. And then I think they need to add in, and they are doing this at some point, an actual sorcery tab. So, like, your spell damage, like, you got spell damage. So eventually you could be like a hybrid between a spell damage warrior. So you got a little bit of spell damage, but then you got a lot, like, also good attack, physical damage. I think that'd be neat. I just think that even if you could max out 2, they need to make it to where you're still weak in other areas. Like, if I go full like berserk and full mage, for instance, in this example, I would still be very low health. I'm talking about, like, ridiculously low health. Like, these level 1 creatures, like alligators, still hurt, like, really bad. Not saying that they could, like, 2-shot you, but I'm just talking about the lower level creatures do a lot of damage. And then even the bosses, now, like, even a boss that's not that great can still, like, 2-shot you. And then a boss like Ellie, if she lands on you, you know, she just one-shots you or something. I don't know. That's why you might want to split, like, health and then attack damage and stuff like that. I don't know. Just thinking out loud while we're running back. You know, that is one thing really nice about art that I kind of miss while playing Conan, is the fact that when you pick up everything, it automatically saves your hotbar. And so as you pick up everything, it just puts things back to where they were. So if I had my daggers in my first slot, then my daggers would still be in my first slot. Alright, and on that note, I am actually going to start dancing, and we're going to do our cheers. So if you have a drink or a favorite beverage that you would like to go get, now is the time. And I hope you enjoy it. Dinner time, we'll be back after. Alright, we're going to do our cheers real quick. So, enjoy. All right. I'm back. I'm back. Boom. More centered now. Like I said, my favorite drink is cheerwine. I hope you have yours. And let's go ahead and sweep. I'll tell you, my little desk here gets really dirty. I don't know why. I sweep it off like every single day. It's just dirty again. Yummy. So my favorite drink is cheerwine. So that's what I have. I hope you have yours, whatever it may be. The reason why we do cheers is because I never want to forget you folks, and just be thankful for all that y'all do in my life as a streamer. And so, like I said, we do this. We make time for you. And yeah, like I said, I just never want to forget. So I just want to say thank you all for the financial givers. If it wasn't for you, these lights would never be able to be turned on. And I very, very much appreciate that. And of course, for all those people who give your time, I also appreciate that too. And because that's what's really helping us grow and meet new communities. So thank you all so much for all that you do in my life. So I raise my drink to you. And I hope you have a great rest of the stream, an incredible rest of your day. And as always, good vibes, baby. Cheers. Bink. Yum. Yum. All right. Let's see here. All right, so let's put that back. Don't need my arrows right now. Well, boom, 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 boom. Got it. Oh man. See, now I'm way over here. I don't get it. I don't get it. That don't make sense. I do love the strength that I have. I do. I really want this to happen. Like, I wish the purge would just happen so I could go back and just continue what I was building. I just want to go back and continue what I was building. You know what I mean? I want to look at something real quick while I'm running. Good. Don't run into that wall. Don't run into that wall. Go this way. There we go. Oh crap, I shouldn't be doing this actually. Let's see here. We only have 14 more iron bars. And now we don't. Wow. That took a lot. That was odd. Oh, no, I need to check one more thing. Ugh. What? Don't pass the bridge. Don't pass the bridge. There we go. Perfect timing. That's what I say. Very good. Oh my goodness. All right. See, look at all. This is just, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me though. This is just a little bit ridiculous. Eventually, you won't even be able to see this. Like, when you walk through the gates, you're not going to be able to see this at all. It's just going to be covered. So this is dropped down twice. This might eventually just be like the height of the city. I don't know. So here's the problem that we still have, right? So that's one. That's the top level. It's one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 down. No, 3. 1, 2, 3 to this. This is what I call like ground zero. Everything above this is positive. Everything below is negative. It kind of looks like the wall just isn't loaded in, but it is. There's just no wall there. So this is all fine and dandy. I think we could still go that way. I just don't know the benefit of going that way. Because right about here, yeah, you're going to need to go up. So you're only going to have 2 going that way. You're eventually going to hit a wall. I'm trying to think from a building perspective. I don't think there's anything I can just build right there. I can make it stairs, I guess. Like, just make that whole thing stairs? I don't know. Then you got this big wide open portion, which starting again from there, no, from here, can actually be cut into. It's so weird. It's just so thin. I don't know. That's the problem is from that line right there to that top one, there's such short amount of time before like the increase. Because I got to go up 1 right here to hide that rock. I go up 1 right here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces that we have to go up twice. 5. And I'm trying to think, like, how can you build something like that? Like, I don't know. Maybe I could just put walls and make that stairs. But, I just don't know. I tell you, when it comes to building the buildings, that's going to be... It's going to be a pain in the butt. That's going to be a pain in the butt. But as far as the, at one point we were wanting to build a warehouse. right? As far as a warehouse goes, though, we're going to build this just absolute massive building, right? And I think we can build... Oh, bring it. So we're going to have a courtyard way over there. At some point, we're going to have a courtyard out front here. It's going to have to go up one right there, though. I'm telling you, I think I could really make this pretty if I could get a 90 degree angle wedge with 45-degree angle corners. I'm still upset about that. It's just like, come on. How do you not put that in your game? And I'm thinking that this is as low as I want it to go. Right here. Because you gotta think, as much as it seems like this goes up and down the actual land, that's one, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 layers. 7. So you got 1, 2, 3 up, and then you got the middle layer. Then you got 1, 2, 3 down. So there's actually 7 layers to this place. I don't think I want to go below that to 8. We want a mid-tier. So this is going to go up, but it's going to be really flat, I believe. I wish you could induce a purge. That would be nice. Just induce one. I mean, what I could do is go back to a hybrid build where I'm not as strong again, but I at least can attack, but I have some encumbrance, I guess. Yes. I don't know. Unless there's something I could go beat. I could go kill the demon spider. Could go do that. I'm just like thinking of things that I can kill while I wait for the purge. The purge is gonna happen. I feel like at any second we can get a purge. Like, we are almost maxed out. Almost. Any moment, purge. And I would love for it to happen today, so I can focus a little bit more tomorrow. So let's go ahead and collect some iron again. I'm gonna go get both of my serpent daggers. I'm gonna put up that. Hardened steel. Oh yeah, that needs to go back. Stygian. I just want this to be nothing but legendaries, to be honest with you. We'll see. Okay. So I did farm a little bit of trees, so I'm gonna just put that up. And then I'm gonna find some iron. Iron's super easy to haul. Play. Iron. All of that iron. 50. All right. Nope. So I got plenty of meat. I got plenty of iron. And because I have higher strength, I should be able to kill the thing somewhat quickly. I mean, not like quick, but a lot quicker than usual. Maybe. But we do have quite a bit of traveling to go. So I do need to be mindful of that. I can't believe how many foundations we have. It's kind of ridiculous. Kind of ridiculous. Yeah. Shut your face. Literally, keep it shut. I don't want to get bitten. I need to make it out to the river. There's more iron. I tell you what, with the new build, the new encumbrance build, we're gonna be able to farm up more iron a lot better too. More steel. Oh, no, this is a better build for steel. My problem is I can't really hold much now. But I do. I literally have 0 encumbrance. Minus the 5 that I have due to wearing this armor. Alright. So the demon spider is a little bit of a health sponge. It's not the hardest boss, but it is a boss. And we're gonna fight it. It just looks mean. Alright. So there is one thing I do know, and I'm going to check this. I kind of came this way on purpose. I'm always looking for gold, because I know eventually there are some things that we'll probably need to make. I think it's alchemical base, and it requires a bunch of gold to be able to do so. And when you find these little ships like this, sometimes there are chests. Some, not all the time, but sometimes. And I think this particular section has about 3. And if you can find those chests, sometimes they have gold coins, gold bars, like, I don't know, they're always worth searching out or seeking out if you see one. See, there's a chest right there. I'm trying to locate. That's just one of them. See, 2 gold bars. That's what I'm talking about. There's another chest. I think there's at least 3. So that's 2, right? So now we're looking for number 3, which I think I see right there. Come on, man. 5. Stupid. Trap. I didn't want any of that. Yeah, there we go. So we ended up with 4 gold bars and 9 coins. That is, I think a gold bar is like 20? 10. 1 gold is 10, I believe. So that is 49. 49 gold dust. Nice. I'll take it. gonna go ahead and get some Yellow Lotus. We're doing a lot of switching back and forth. I honestly don't know when I'm gonna stop, so I'm just grabbing the Yellow Lotus as a presumptive. I'm probably gonna use more. Pretty much. Boom. Now, these ships over here, I don't remember them having a chest. That's why I said sometimes they'll have chests and other times they won't. I don't think these do. They're like fake pirate wreck ships. I don't know. If that's a thing. Well, I say that, but what is that over there? Oh, dude. It's just a rock. I want to look up volatile glands. Volatile glands. How to farm those? Okay, I found this video. It's really easy. When was this? 4 months ago? Uh-oh, I'm about to hit a wall. Sorry, I'm watching a little video. Uh-oh, they use the pickaxe. Let's try that. So I've been using a chopper. Why don't I try using a pickaxe? Let me go find some. Those little lizard bros. Because I keep hearing farm these lizards, but I've never actually received a volatile gland from one. So let me just see if I can mess around and figure out which one I need to use. So I thought I was told to use the little chopper. Let me try a pickaxe. Ow, ow. Yeah, okay. Pickaxe. And I ended up getting 5. So pickaxe definitely worked. Well, more when I used the cleaver, and I didn't get anything with the cleaver. I used a pickaxe, and I ended up getting 5. So, I don't know. Is there a rare drop? Let me see if I can farm up some real quick. I wonder about how often they drop. Okay. So far with the pickaxe, I've killed 3, and I've received 5. Let me see if I can find more. No, you're not who I'm looking for. Here's somebody. Okay, so far it's been every 2. Yeah. In my own experience right now, it's been, when they do drop, they drop 5. And it's been from every 2 of them. Just trying to get an average. I don't know where to find them, though, really. Like, I know they're around this base, but that's really about it.